Hello students, well, I congratulate all of you who complete your first year examination successfully. Today we start our online classes through WhatsApp. So in this we start the fourth chapter. Fourth chapter, that is electric charges and fields. This lesson undergoes electrostatics. So this electric charges and fields, this chapter undergoes the branch of electrostatics. So what is electrostatics? In this electro means charge, and statics means rest. So the study of charges whenever they are at rest. So the study about the forces, fields, potentials between the stationary charges. That means the charges are at rest. So first of all, we discuss about the what is electric charge. So what is electric charge? So all of we know that matter consists of mass, so what is matter? Matter consists of mass and occupies space. So the matter consists of mass and occupies space. So same like this property of matter, charge also one of the basic property of matter. So generally a matter consists of mass and occupies space. The matter consists with charge also. Any matter that contains charge. Okay, now we take the definition for the charge. Charge is the one of the basic property of matter due to which it exerts a force. So that basic definition for charge. So generally according to Newton's gravitation law, due to mass also it exerts force. So that is gravitational force. If a matter consists of charge, it contains some force, it exerts some force on other charged particles, charged bodies. So that is electrostatic force. Okay, therefore charge is the one of the basic property of matter. It contains some, it attains force on other charged particles. So this is the basic definition of charge. So now we discussed about the properties of charge. So now we discuss about the basic properties of charge. So the first property of the charge is types of charge. So there are two types of charge. One is plus positive charge, another minus negative charge. So there are two types of charges in object. They are positive charge and negative charges. So in this two positive charges, that means like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. Like charges or repel each other, that means plus charge, positive charge can repel each other, and unlike charges, one positive charge, one negative charge brought together, they attract each other. So third property is charge is relatively invariant. charge is relatively invariant. So generally mass, whenever a object is moving with the velocity of 2 lakhs kilometer per second, 2.5 lakhs kilometer per second, 2.7 lakhs kilometer per second, that is the velocity of object is approaching to the light velocity, the mass is increasing. So the mass is increasing with respect to the velocity. Same the space also, whenever it moves with the near approaching velocities of light, so the space is decreasing. But if the charge is at rest or in motion, the charge cannot be changes. That's why the charge is relatively invariant. And the next property is charge is conserved. So conserved means, suppose we take a isolated system. What is isolated system? No charge is entering into this system and leave out the system. So suppose in this two charged bodies broken into various ingredients. So two ingredients in that system, in that isolated system, changes with various physical process. So it changes into various ingredients. Then the net charge of this system, the net charge of the total system is always constant. So same as energy. So here also the charge cannot be created or destroyed within the isolated system. Okay, the next property is additivity of charge. So here charge is a scalar quantity. So here we take plus and minus, but these are not directions. That's why charge is a scalar quantity. The charges are added algebraically. Suppose we have -2 coulombs, -3 coulombs, +7 coulombs of charge. Then the net charge is, so we add this algebraically. So 3 + 2 -5 +7, that is +2 coulomb. So just as a scalar, we add the charges as algebraically. So the last and important property of the charge is quantized. What is quantized? So the charge on any object, is equal to the integral multiples of the charge on each electron. So we have the charge on any body, that is the integral multiple of the charge on electron. Any have the values 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's why a charged object must contains 0 charge or 1e charge, 2e charge, 3e charge. Other than these charge, any object not contains. Okay, so these are the basic properties of charge. So they are we have two types of charges. One is positive charge and another one is, we have two types of charges. One is positive charge and negative charge. Yes, the like charges are repulse each other and unlike charges are attract each other. So unlike mass, so here the charge is relatively invariant. So it is not changes with the velocity. So and charge is conserved. Charge is conserved means no charge is created, existing charge is destroyed. No existing charge is destroyed. So additive property, as a scalar, the charges are adding algebraically. So the last and important property is quantized. So the charge on any body contains the charge is equal to the integral multiples of charge on each electron.